Brenda, good morning. Brenda, do you want to dance? Brenda, give me half a chance. Texas cutie's got me where she wants me. Texas cutie, good morning. Heck yeah. I hope you guys are doing excellent today. All of you fine people, I hope you're doing incredibly well today. It is Sunday and another absolutely beautiful day out here. Look at this day. I mean, you can't ask for a better day than this. Not a cloud in the sky. The sun is out. We're feeling good today. I stink, but we're feeling good today. The Dashmobile stinks. I don't think I'm going to be able to sit in it today. I've got to get this thing cleaned. I got sprayed by a skunk last night, and it was horrible. It got my door, it got my leg, it got my shoes. So I've got a lot of cleaning to do today. The smell is nauseating. Yeah, there was a skunk outside the car last night. I was getting all of my audio and video gear. I'm not leaving anything in the car anymore. I opened the door and there was a skunk outside, and I startled him and he sprayed me. Finer than a frog's hair. Finer than a frog's hair. I love it. Finer than chicken teeth. If Dan's, it loosens up my calf with stretching, tippy-toeing, fixing the radiator. It's white vinegar cut. Yes, Brenda. Yeah, that damn skunk, man. He was about the size of a small house cat, and he sprayed the crap out of me and the car. And I'm sitting here right now with a headache. If y'all ever, I've never smelt skunk that close like that, but it is a absolutely horrible smell. Like, it is absolutely horrible, and it's making me quite sick. I've been using I've sprayed Windex to try to clean it off. I even use carburetor cleaner to try to clean it off, and nothing is getting that smell off right now. So I'm up for ideas. I'm up for ideas. It stinks, butter cheeks. It is absolutely horrible. It smells like burnt tires, and I mean, it's so pungent. It is so pungent. But welcome to living in the country. That's how we live out here. Killer Carla's in the chat. Yes. I love them darn things. Stench for weeks. Had a dog get shot by one, and then laid down and grabbed the white vinegar. Let me spray. Let me tell you something. I'm about to use vinegar on the Dashmobile. I got some in the gas station here. I got to get the smell off. I already have a headache. It is the nastiest smell you can imagine. I did not know those stupid things smelt this bad. I've smelt them from a distance, like butter cheeks. I've smelt them from a distance, but holy hell, when you take a direct hit, it is rough. I've had to throw my shoes away, and my jeans, I don't know if I want to put them in the washer or not. Thank God it didn't get on my skin too much anyway. And the other thing is, the spray is oily. You know what I mean? It's kind of oil-based. It's like an oily kind of fluid. I don't even know what to call it. It's like an oily fluid, and it's horrible. Texas cutie, yes, I stink this morning. I've heard that too. I've heard everybody, once I posted it last night, everybody told me vinegar. I've heard vinegar a bunch, so I'm going to try vinegar. And hell, I may even go get some tomato sauce and put on it just in case. I wonder if the tomato sauce and the vinegar works because of the acid in it. I wonder if it's the acid that's in that works so well. Because the juice is very oily. Yes, Killer Carla got her hair done Yes, I did scare him. I scared the shit out of him. Hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and dish soap. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, I didn't know that their juices were oily. I had no clue their juices were oily. I hate saying that word, a skunk's juices. You know, and I was reading online last night. People actually de-smell those things and keep them as pets. I kid you not, people keep skunks as pets. I guess you would have to de-stink them. He bathed in tomato sauce. Well, I'm going to be doing something because the Dashmobile reeks, man. I pull up here at the store a while ago. I was talking to Killer Carl, and there was a guy next to me looking at me like, dude, you stink. Oh, man. Anyway, what's everybody up to today? It was a juicy skunk. That skunk sprayed a lot, and it went in like a mist. It got everywhere. When grabbed his skunk, he slung the glands out of it. It was so, oh man. Well, I'll tell you what, I could see the cloud. I could see it come out of his little, not cloud, but I could see the spray come out of it. Once I opened the door, I looked down and saw him, and his tail went straight up in the air, and his butt, he was kind of shaking, and there it went. I will never forget the way his ass looked when that tail went up in the air and his butt started shaking. Stupid skunk. Let's see. Texas cutie. So anyway, y'all, I was going to be on the streets this morning, but I've got to clean the Dashmobile before we do anything. Because it reeks. It reeks. Hey, but guess what? I slept better last night than I've slept in a long time. So, you know what? Maybe there's something to that skunk spray. Protest and mingle with the protesters. Yeah. I'm focused. The protest that I'm focused on is the one happening Wednesday afternoon. It's going to be massive. It's going to be at the Capitol. There's going to be a whole boatload of people there. I've even heard that there's people coming from outside of Austin to this protest on Wednesday. So this is the one I'm worried about. And my cop friends that I know, they are being briefed and they are worried about it as well. Let's see. Clean them out. Yep. I already smell like a homeless camp. Oh, man. Y'all, I tell you what. Let me get a good stretch in. It was rough. It was rough, Texas cutie. It was rough. But like I said, it was mostly on my jeans and my shoes. And I really like those shoes too, but I've had to put them in the garbage. Anyway, yeah, so if you are in downtown, I've had 2 staffers from the Capitol reach out to me in the last couple of days, and they are worried. They don't even want to be at work on Wednesday. That's how bad it is. What'd the kids say? Joe, I tried to get Joe to come outside and smell it. He wouldn't. The other kids are like looking at me like, what? Like, no, once they got a whiff of me walking in the house, they were not anywhere near me. So I don't think they like that. I've always preached to them the dangers of messing with a skunk. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, the staffers at the Capitol, I've had 2 reach out to me. They're being briefed in the Capitol about what's going to happen on Wednesday. They don't even want to be at work on Wednesday. They're afraid things are going to get out of hand. I'm not saying things are going to get out of hand. I don't want anybody to take it that way. I'm not saying things are going to get out of hand. I'm saying the ingredients are there for things to get out of hand. You can take 1,000 protesters that are just there doing their thing and doing, exercising their rights. and you can have 10 agitators, outside agitators, come in and start trouble, and it ruins it for everybody. Yeah, she did. My wife's she's a sweet, sweet woman. My wife, I'll tell you what, she is such an understanding person. And that's, I will never understand why she lets me get away with the stuff that I do. And believe me, I put her through some shit, man. I put her through some shit. But my wife always stands by me no matter what. And you can't ask for a better partner than somebody to stand by you through all of your shenanigans. And I'm being serious about that. Like, I mean, life is hard as it is. Relationships are hard as it is. But if you find somebody and you communicate with them, and let me put it this way, when you find the person that you are supposed to be around and you're supposed to be with, you'll know it pretty quickly. You know, you kind of fit together like a glove. Your personalities kind of mesh together, your likes. And look, the other thing is the things that she likes and the things that I likes are polar opposite from each other. But we somehow make it work. I've been that close to being sprayed. Texas cutie. When you see that skunk, the tail come up and the butt starts shaking, you need to run away. And you're right, Butter Cheeks. Once you find that person, you'll know fairly quickly. You just kind of mesh together, and it's nice. It's nice. You know, my wife and I, we have arguments, we have disagreements, but we never ever fight. And that's something that I'm very proud of. We never fight, we never scream, we never argue. We have disagreements. I mean, that's just human nature. But we never scream and yell names and any of that stuff. And I'm glad my kids are seeing, I'm glad that they're not growing up around people that are just fighting all the time. So, and this is my second marriage. So it took me a bit to find it. Yeah, by the time his butt starts shaking, man, he's getting, it's like shaking up a paint can. He's getting ready to blow it. And I don't know why they shake their butt, but I looked down and saw his butt shaking, and that was the last thing I remember other than being sprayed. And I was maybe 2 feet from him. Like he was right outside the door. When I opened the dash mobile door, it scraped over his back. I think that's what scared him so bad. Oh my God, a skunk that's twerking. That is so funny. Kind of like our dog that I had when we were a kid that would bounce its butt. A twerking skunk. See, Butter Cheek, so you know exactly what I'm saying. Once you fit together, and it's gonna work. And you know what's good about it is you don't. I mean, it takes work to make a marriage work, but once you find the right person, it's not as hard as what you would think. Things just kind of work out. I'm just glad that my wife lets me do what I do, and she knows what we're doing out here on the street. She knows that what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. She knows that we're having a big effect on the city, and she's into it. It's good. Well, she's not really into it. She doesn't like me going into the camps. I'll tell you that right now. I think she worries a lot. I think she worries a lot more than what she leads on. But we have kind of a middle ground where I have an app on my phone where she can see where I'm at all times. So if I'm in a camp and she can't get a hold of me, she will know where I'm at. So it's called Life 360, I think is what it's called. But that was the middle point, is so she'll know where I'm at, and if I need help, she can get somebody to me. Can't get rid of them. Yep. Oh man, you guys are crazy. I'll tell you what, yesterday did not turn out like I thought it was going to. The protest up in Pflugerville was a protest, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. There was nothing that materialized at the Capitol yesterday. Wednesday is the day, my friends. Wednesday is the day, the big protest that's going to happen in downtown, and we are going to be there to bring it to you live. And hopefully I don't smell like a skunk that day. But anyway, use a mixture of vinegar, dish soap. Try placing bowls of activated charcoal or baking soda around your car. You can also try mixing bleach with water. That is a great idea, bleach and water. That is a great, and the charcoal. That's such a good idea. Yes. These guys right over here. You see these guys here? These are the enemy. I just realized we were looking right at them. These are the people that price gouged me on a gas can. These are horribly bad people. Don't ever shop at a Circle K. I'm going to X them out. X. Yeah, I'll find a way to get the smell out of here. I can't take it for much longer, though. It is an absolutely horrible smell. Like I said, I've only smelt a skunk from a distance, but when you sit right next to it, it is such a powerful, powerful smell, man. It is a powerful smell. I don't even know really what it smells like. I mean, it does. I say burnt tires, but it doesn't really even smell like. It's such a strong smell. They sell great gas cans. Yeah, that place is horrible over there. I cannot believe they charge me that much for a stupid gas can. That shit should be illegal. Pardon my language, but it should be illegal. It should be illegal to price gouge people. Cuts through the nicotine on the windows. Gotta get that nicotine out. Heck yeah. Man, we're missing some people in here today. What is today? Is today Sunday? Yeah, today's Sunday. We're missing Jeffrey. We're missing Get Some, GA. We're missing Holocron Library. We're missing a lot of folks today. Wonder where the crew's at. Jeffrey was supposed to be back today. Pretty good, but it's expensive, $13. Well, you know what? I would pay it. If it's gonna get this smell out of here, I would pay it. It's horrible. Oh man, heck yeah, I should walk in there and rub up against something, shouldn't I? Yep, Mark's not here. I haven't seen Mark in a few days. I need to message him. Ben Brady, I need to message Ben. Ben called me yesterday. TK, what's up, brother man? TK Crow. Buenos dias, amigo. Buenos dias. Poof, that's what it's called, poof. I need to look for that. What is a poof like? Is it a cleaner? Is that what it is? TK, we're going through options to clean the skunk off of the Dashmobile. We got skunk in the Dashmobile. Poof. I'm writing it down. Poof. I don't think I've ever even heard of poof. TK. Yeah, I startled a skunk last night. And he got me. He started twerking. And the next thing you know, he sprayed me down. Well, he didn't. Well, he sprayed my leg. He sprayed more of the Dashmobile than he sprayed me. But nonetheless, it all stinks. And you know what? I was very fond of those shoes I was wearing too. But they are now in the garbage. The twerking skunk, man. You know do y'all remember the cartoon Pepe Le Pew? Y'all remember that? Pepe Le Pew never twerked. See, they're kind of lying to kids, man. They should tell you when that skunk's ass starts shaking, you need to watch out. Sold at the Febreze section Walmart. Yes. I'm gonna have to go poof. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to go get some. TK. Yeah, man. If you see a twerking skunk, you better get out of the way, man. He's about to mess you up. That's what's about to happen. Yeah, they're lying to kids, man. Pepe Le Pew should have shook his ass on that cartoon. Did they really cancel Pepe? Pepe Le Pew. Poof. Poof, poof, poof. Sadie Sometimes, there's my friend. Sadie Sometimes. Sadie, we got sprayed by a skunk, Sadie Sometimes. The Dash Mobile has been violated. He was a womanizer. That's so oh my God, speaking of the left. Speaking of the left, did you guys see who is the new vice chair of the Democratic Party? Have y'all seen who is the new vice chair of the Democrat Party? Somebody's had to have seen it. It is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. David Hogg, that little twerp from Florida, that little kid out there that has made his life's mission selling pillows and whatever else he's doing, but it was David Hogg. He is the vice chair of the Democrat Party. You can't make this up, man. That little thing, whatever he is, oh my God, it is so stupid, man. I cannot believe the Democrats are done. I'm sorry, but they're done. Mr. Buttercheeks, yes, I just saw that, but I'm on Prism, so I can't open it at the moment. But maybe I can open it. Hang on. Hang on. What did Miss Sadie say? I missed it. Texas cuties got... Sadie said something and I missed it. Let me go back through. So if I see a skunk play classical music, twerks, yes. The classical music playing skunks. Poof. Okay, I'm going to have to go get some of that then. Y'all, I feel bad for the Democrats right now. I honestly do. Not only did they lose bad in this last election, but they're electing people. I don't know what they're doing, man. They didn't learn anything from being shellacked in this last election. They did not learn anything. And I mean, I kind of feel bad for them. Buttercheek's like, I don't. I mean, they just keep doubling down on the madness, man. They just keep doubling down on the madness, and it just makes no sense whatsoever. Petco. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a PetSmart right down the street from me, actually. But these jackasses have learned nothing. They've learned nothing. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. But electing this guy as the vice chair, oh my God, it's so stupid. Oh, it's already biting them in the butt. Man, they are being, I mean, on X right now, because of them electing David Hogg, they are just being dragged through the mud right now. And it is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. They, oh my God. Why they elected this guy, man, it just makes no sense. And they deserve everything that's about to happen to them. You know? You know, when it comes down to it, I think Hug is a kid on the bicycle. Yeah, he was the kid. He's from Florida. He just got out of high school, 2-3 years ago. And he made his name, you know, because of the shooting that happened at the high school in Florida. Anyway, yeah, that's him, the bicycle. Yep, that's him, Brenda. Boss Hogg from Hazard County. Good old Boss Hogg. Yep, that's him, Brenda. The dude on the bike. You got it. And that is now part of their leadership. Yeah, I've watched. Look, Buttercheeks, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I can't watch a whole lot of that. My blood pressure won't let me. I hear them talk and the stupid questions they ask, and it just makes me mad. I just can't listen to it. Yep, it is. It is. Yeah, some of the stuff that they say in those confirmation hearings, it just blows my... Oh my God! Yes, TK, I was just about to say something about the Bernie Sanders thing where he asked RFK about, would you support the Medicare negotiating with drug companies for lower prices? And RFK came back and said yes. Basically, he said, yes, I would support negotiating. And Bernie Sanders is like, no, negotiating is a big word, Bobby. And RFK is like, well, I'm just using the word that you used. And Bernie Sanders is like, I didn't use negotiate. I used demand. It's like, oh, come on, man. Bernie Sanders is nuts. And you can't tell me that these people... I cannot believe these are the people running this country. Butterfly, good morning. Butterfly, good morning. So after we were out at that murder scene yesterday, I went back and looked at, let's see, hang on. Yeah, Bernie is something else, man. 6 more weeks of winter. I'll take it. Anyway, after we were out at that murder scene yesterday, I went back and did some research last night, and they have not caught anybody. Let's see. I saw Jamie's account. The pic. That's something you can't unsee. Yes, Groundhog Day. Yep. Yeah, Bernie Sanders is something else. I can tell you that. Oh, Bernie is something else. Why did my... starting to lose battery power here, folks? Why am I losing battery power? Jeffrey, is Jeffrey in here? Jeffrey, there's Jeffrey. Good morning, Jeffrey. I was just asking about you, my man. I was just asking about you. That groundhog is black and white and smells what? Yes, that groundhog was twerking. What the hell? That groundhog was twerking, boys. You better duck. Let's see, Elizabeth Warren is a joke. Oh, Pocahontas. Elizabeth Warren is an absolute joke. I'm telling you right now. Guys, if you don't know what we're talking about the twerking, I got sprayed by a skunk last night, and the last thing I saw was that skunk starting to twerk. I saw the skunk starting to twerk. At least the grounds, let's see. The twerking skunk, boys. The twerking skunk. Good for appetite control, Texas cutie. His onesie. It is so stupid, man. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Oh my God, Butterfly. My car stinks. Not necessarily me. It got on my shoes mostly, but I got my shoes off. But it's all over the dash mobile. I'm about to go clean it right now. It's so bad. I'm just sitting here smelling it. It gives me a headache. At least the groundhog, well, at least they used a groundhog. When I opened this car door last night, and it scraped across that skunk's back, and that skunk jumped. He jumped, and it scared me. I had my leg out, and then I was looking down at him, and boy, that tail shot up in the air, and he started shaking, and then psh, he got me. That's how quick it happened, all within about 2 seconds. I didn't have time to do anything. I'm in up here in Northeast Austin right now. I think Aaron's watching me. My cat ran a skunk off, and she did not smell. You know, I've heard that skunks, they only spray when they get pretty scared. So, and I hit that skunk with the car door, so I'm assuming that's probably why he sprayed me, is because I actually hit him with it. I didn't know that those skunks were that big. He was a big boy. He was a big boy. And you know what else was weird that I'm just now realizing? He didn't have a whole lot of white on him either. Aaron lived in Central Texas for 30 years. Heck yeah. We are here in Central Texas right now. Yeah, that skunk didn't have a whole lot of white on him. It was actually quite odd. He had white, but it wasn't like you would expect. I always thought that they had racing stripes, but this skunk had more white in his tail, but not his body. He did not have racing stripes. Aaron, welcome into the stream, brother. Welcome to Central Texas. As soon as we get this skunk out of the dash mobile, we're going to hit the road. Come in there. Just eat cat food. She was... Man, you wouldn't catch me getting a skunk inside my house for anything. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Former co-worker. Yeah, I was on the internet last night, was looking up their white markings. Yeah, see, the white on this skunk, she didn't have a whole lot. More in her tail, but not on her body. Big old fluffy tail, though, I can tell you that. Big old fluffy tail. Anyway, I remember that thing had these little beady black eyes, and after that skunk sprayed me, that skunk looked back, and I could still see that little black, solid black eyeball. Ugh. I'm gonna have PTSD from that experience. It scared y'all. It scared me so bad it made me dizzy. I'm gonna tell you that. I felt like I could have passed out for a second. That's how bad it scared me. I was actually dizzy, and then I sat down and was shaking afterwards. I know that's gonna make me sound like the biggest little baby in the world, but it scared the piss out of me. She let raccoons and possums raccoons. Oh man, the old raccoons. Butter Cheeks has PTSD from the raccoons. Oh man. Yeah, man, it made me so dizzy. It scared shit out of me. But she sprayed and took off. I'm like, well, shit, you could have at least hung around. Kiss me on the neck next time. I haven't seen any. Well, I'm glad you got that problem taken care of, though. That's good. That's good. Anyway, y'all, I didn't want to take up too much of your time this morning. I've got to get the dash mobile clean. That way we can head down into Austin and get some work done today. We got to get some work done. My wife just laughed at me. She was like, it could only happen to you. I swear to God, it could only happen to you. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think because when I opened the door and it hit her, I think that's why I say her. But I think that's why she sprayed, is because I hit her with the door, I would imagine. Had she have been about 2 feet away from the car, I wouldn't have hit her with the door. But I would imagine hitting her with the door, and it startled her too. But yeah, my wife was she's like, it could only happen to you. I swear to God, it could only happen to you. Your car's stuck. Texas cutie. You know, out where we live, we get so many critters running around out there. Possums and skunks and big-ass tarantulas. And, I mean, we get so many critters running around out there that it doesn't surprise me there was a skunk in the yard. I thought they hibernated this time of year, but yesterday it was very warm outside. You know, it was like almost up to 80 degrees yesterday. It was very warm. Butter Cheeks. I cannot believe it happened, to be quite honest. It stunk, and it still stunks. we get I don't know what they're called, but they're smaller. We get a lot of scorpions, but they're not the big scorpions. They're actually quite small. They get in our shoes. Butter cheeks, I don't think so, because I've seen a lot of things here recently that I thought hibernated. I saw a horned frog not long ago, a horny toad. I got a picture of the horny toad. Snakes are, yeah, yesterday was very warm outside. The honeybees were out at my house yesterday. So that's how warm it is. The honeybees are even up and moving around. But I don't know what hibernates anymore, to be honest. Not here anyway. I thought the horny toads hibernated, but it wasn't long ago that I saw a horny toad out and about. And we don't, that it's odd to even see a horny toad down here, but they're here. It's odd to see a horny toad. Let's see, fire ants killed off big red ants. Find red ants. Yeah, there was a big horny toad out. He was out sunning himself. Only reptiles and amphibians. See, that you would think I would know that. I've lived around here my whole life. You would think I would know that. But that's why, seeing that skunk lesson, I was like, aren't you supposed to be asleep somewhere? I mean, honestly. Nope, they're out and about. We have, I have seen 2 rattlesnakes on my property. We have scorpions. The scorpions get in our shoes, especially if I leave them outside. At our house where we're at, you gotta, if you, before you put your shoes on, you always gotta smack them on the ground, because, I mean, it's just one of those things you learn to do, because the scorpions like to get up in your shoes. And I promise you, you don't want to put your shoe on if there's a scorpion inside. I've killed 2 rattlesnakes out there, and there's a million scorpions. We have some big old lizards. There's mountain lions or cougars. I forget one of the two. I think it's mountain lions that are out in that area. There was a lady that was about a mile from my house that caught a mountain lion on her trail camera. This wasn't too long ago. Possums always come up, and they're always on our property. We had that one possum a while back that we ended up having to take to the vet, that crawled up on our front porch, and that possum died. He was very sick, but we tried our best. We got him to the vet and tried our best to help him. This little possum crawled up on our front steps, and he wasn't running. He wasn't scared of us. We could tell he was sick, so I picked him up and put him in a box, and we took him out to the vet and Leander. And the vet and Leander ended up having to put him down because he was so sick. He was a baby, but he was very, very sick. And we felt bad, but at least he didn't suffer for too long. But yeah, we get all kinds of crazy critters around our place. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, critters, these, we have a lot of, back during the summertime, we had a lot of tarantulas. It's not really a constant hibernation, especially reptiles. Skunks don't officially hibernate. Possums are the best. So, that possum that came up on our front porch, he looked like a massive rat, and he didn't like try to bite. He would show his teeth, but he wasn't mean. Ooh, I would love to see a fox. Yeah, but possums are just damned ugly. They look like big rats. And here's one thing that I learned. When we took that possum to the vet. Did y'all know a possum is kin to the kangaroo? They're marsupials. They're both marsupials. A possum has a pouch, just like a kangaroo. I had no clue a possum was kin to the kangaroo, but they are. They scream loud. I would love to see that. But yeah, a possum is kin to the kangaroo. Tell me how cool that is. They all have pouches. I had no clue that a possum was kin to the kangaroo. Guys, love y'all so much. I'm going to get the Dash Mobile cleaned up, and then we're going to hit the streets. I will probably go back live once we're on the streets here in a little while. If I can get the Dash Mobile cleaned up, that is. If not, I may call today off completely. Yes, it's so freaky to see them on their back like that. I've been stung by so many fire ants, I don't always get vinegar. Yes, fire ants suck. Library Fox is always on at the end. Let's see. Jeffrey will smell like a skunk the rest of the day. Yes, I smell like a skunk. Library Fox. Library Fox is in mating season right now. He's yelling. Sadie sometimes. Happy Sunday. Yeah, guys, it's I hope I can get the smell off. I'm actually headed to, I'm going to see if I can go find some of that poof right now. I'm going to go see if I can find some poof. Poof. P-O-O-P-H. Poof. Pew pew. You know, had I been able to get into my, I thought after the skunk sprayed me that I should have shot it, but you don't want to shoot the little critters. My little boy was like, Dad, you should have shot it. And I'm like, you don't shoot the little critters just for being little critters. I'm the one that scared the shit out of the skunk. The skunk didn't have to, you don't kill a skunk because they sprayed. If I wasn't allergic till I was pregnant with my oldest, butter cheeks. My back's doing better, a lot better. I haven't had any issues with it since that day. I don't know what happened that day. No issues since that day. See, so I'm not getting old. I don't know why people keep telling me I'm getting old. Pepe Le Pew, he got canceled. I didn't know he got canceled, but it doesn't surprise me that Pepe got canceled. Today is the day. Yes, I should probably go to church. I probably need it. First fire ants I saw was October of 81 on the coast. Fire ants, those little piss ants, man, they hurt. They do hurt. Yep, it is, butter cheeks. I feel pretty good today. I'm breathing a lot better. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Great. Everybody says you're getting old, man. No, I'm not getting old. I don't get browser notifications. I have to open them and look at YouTube Opto if you're doing something else on the side. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I sound a lot better. Yes, last week was a rough week, man. Pneumonia is not fun. Hey, and guess what? My brother has the flu now. He's up in Dallas, north of Dallas. He has the flu now, so he's in bed sick. Like, Yep, I could smell that skunk. Anyway, you crazy cats. I'm going to run on out of here. I'm going to go clean Pepe Le Pew off of the Dash Mobile. Pepe got charged of sexual harassment. Poor Pepe. Pepe Le Pew. Yep, everybody's sick right now. Everybody's sick. Sadie, sometimes you are a superstar. You're a superstar. Guys, love y'all very much. If I do happen to make it out onto the streets, if I can get this skunk smell out of here, I will be back live again here in a little while. Feeling a lot better, man. Today is a good day. I slept really, really good last night, which that never hurts when you're sick to sleep good. Guys, if y'all want to contribute, make sure Dash can stay open. DashATX.net/donate is where you do that. Follow me on X at DocumentingATX on X. I put a lot more content over on X. If you're on X, at DocumentingATX. That is my page over there. And guys, love everybody. Yeah, Library Fox, I got sprayed by a skunk last night. The Dash Mobile, and I got sprayed by a skunk last night. Sure did, man. got sprayed by a skunk. There you go, library fox. Butter cheeks are all on it. Guys, love y'all very much. And I will see you on the next one.